Leah Daniels with R.A.W.Vlogcast. We are at the Waterfront Blues Festival in amazing hot summery Portland, Oregon, and these guys were just up on stage. This is the Dusty 45s. I said it right. I keep sticking an and in there. Dusty 45s. They were playing with fire. So let's start with you back here. Who are you?
You go first, Rod.
Rob.
I'm Rod Cook.
And you play what?
I play guitar.
Plays the guitar.
I'm Cohen Burrell. I play drums and a little guitar.
I'm Robin Katie. I play bass.
Big bass.
Billy Joe Hills. I play guitar and trumpet.
And he plays with fire. These two. How did you guys get together? You guys are awesome, kind of rockabilly, a little bit of rock, whole lot of blues, whole lot of fun. What was the inspiration?
Tell the story, Billy.
Well, let's see. I met these guys in the Seattle music scene, and they're all purveyors of the good old music that I love. So I've always loved the potpourri of old roots music, whether it be New Orleans or Texas blues or Memphis blues or Chicago blues and rock and roll, and a little bit of jazz in there and R&B, and then Dusty 45s were born out of that love for those sounds.
So you guys would just run into each other up there, or how did you?
We played in bands, similar types of bands. So we knew each other.
Yeah.
We shared stages.
Share story. We all were on different stages at one point, and now we're all on the same stage.
You're on the big stage.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. How many times have you guys been here?
The band has been here. This is the third for sure. We're trying to remember. We're here maybe one other time and just did one of these little cruises out here. But
we were here in 2018.
Yeah.
Those are a lot
Four
of
of us
fun.
were here in 2018.
Yeah,
So
3
slightly
times
Before the music changed.
on the main stage.
Right on. Thank you guys for being here and bringing the music back alive on the
Yeah.
stage. Okay, where did you come up with the idea to play with fire?
I'd like to know that.
Okay, that is I'll take credit for that. I used to go see a lot of punk rock shows at a club called the Off-Ramp. And I worked 2 blocks away from there, and it was before I had a band, and I saw these punk rockers like lighting their drums on fire, and I was like, if I ever get a band and that could play in a club, I was a youngster, I was like, I'm gonna light something on fire. And I'd never seen anyone light a trumpet on fire, so
And you stand on top of his bass. I mean, that's a
Or
lot
that.
of trust.
Yeah.
we got a lot of. And
Did
he
you
also,
say,
Yeah, it's
hey,
good.
why not be on my bass while you doing this?
It comes along with the job.
He's also-
I'm not the first bass player in this band.
No.
Got it.
He's also fire certified though. He's the closest one to the fire.
He's got credentials.
Right, self-appointed fireman.
I don't
fire
know, it
chief.
sounded a little bit like that was appointed. And how about you guys?
What?
Tell us something about you and finding your way with the music. How long have you been playing?
I've been playing professionally since I was 20 years old. That was a long time ago.
You've been playing for a little
In the
while.
70s.
So you've gotten to make a living doing this.
Yeah.
What a way to go.
Yeah.
Who inspired
I've been
you?
really lucky. A lot of people, as far as, I grew up listening, I grew up in the Beatles era, basically, so they're always a big thing, but all the guitar gods of the 60s and 70s
the
were
music
all
was really
kind of the
awesome.
usual suspects were kind of my influences. And then I got into other styles as time went on. So.
And here you guys are. Now, how about you?
I was born and raised in Alaska, and my dad was a professional drummer, 6 nights a week, 70s and 80s, and started playing drums when I was a little kid, just by proxy.
Okay, on the drums all day.
Todd
Dad.
Runneman.
Dad.
Yeah, and so my dad played a lot of traditional country western music, and when I was a kid, I was into rock and metal and all that kind of stuff. And I've come full circle, and I really appreciated it. He's passed on playing in this band. I think he'd be really proud of it. I think he'd be really happy for it.
Yeah, he's up there having fun.
Yeah.
Right on, guys. All right, and how about you?
Well, my grandfather played the upright bass, so I think that's where I took off from that from. And then as a kid, I did many years of piano, going to learn classical music and stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of people have gotten very classically trained, and then they go up and tear it all up on stage.
Yeah, but I the bass was my thing, so I stuck with it.
And a fire burning trumpet. Okay, fun story, guys. Tell us something. Did something ever go wrong up on stage? When the fire is going on, when you're on fire?
Like today, actually.
Can we tell the story about when the sound man thought you were going to play a ripping fire solo
in New York?
Not.
Oh yeah. Yeah, tell it, Cohen.
So basically,
wait, can you hear these guys? Because this microphone's on me.
Go ahead and put it closer
Let's
to them.
put it on them.
Yeah,
Okay,
since
here.
he's going to take it. There we go.
All right, the story
Oh, I
is.
didn't realize we
the
were
story
doing
is
that.
we got to this club in on the Lower East Side to play the show, and
In New York
we get to
City.
the end of the show. The finale's happening. Billy gets up on the bass. He lights his trumpet on fire. The club manager jumps on the stage and starts reading Billy the riot act, just going, screaming at him. And, you can't put that thing out once it's going, right? And so Billy's trying to put it out. We're trying to douse it with water. The guy's screaming. We can't figure out what's going on. And we had asked the clubs on that tour, hey, we have a finale thing with the fire. Is that cool? And so at the end of the show, we find out that the disconnect was Billy asked the sound man, hey, I do this thing at the end of the show where I stand on the bass and I light it on fire. And the sound man thought he was going to play a ripping solo, not actually catch the thing on fire. And they apologized and they said sorry. It was just a really funny disconnect.
It was a very comical.
It was
fun,
it was amazing.
actually. So the club owner kept coming onto the stage, and I'm playing my solo. He said, "Put it out."
It was
And
very
I'm like-
punk rock.
And I just kept playing it, and I'm like, "Sorry," and then I'm playing it, and he's coming towards me.
Yeah.
Fire's
It
breathing
was
out
like,
at
yeah,
him.
It looked like we may have paid a guy to come up and yell at us.
Everyone thought it was part of
It's
the show.
hilarious.
Like a
Yeah.
cartoon character.
And then there was
Now
the
that's
other
a
night.
band that
Yeah,
plays
yeah.
well together.
Yeah, so there's your story.
That's a great story.
Enough.
Okay, how can we
One-
find you?
Billy, where can we find us?
There's a few more,
Yeah.
but we won't bore you with it.
They're not boring.
So we're working on our new album. It'll be out this fall, probably September. And we're excited about all the new tunes that we've written and arranged for this record. It's going to be awesome. And you can find us on Dusty45s.com or on all that social media stuff. Just look up Dusty45s and Google it in there. And
get
you'll
out
find
and-
us.
Yeah, get out and see these guys because they're fabulous. And more
These
stories.
guys are great. And you're great too. Thank you.
Well, thank
Yeah,
you
thank you
very
so
much.
much.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.